And guess what, boys? We are now into the draft. This is it. Will the big dogs go down, or will Plus Ultra say, you know what? We used to be big dogs back in the day. We're kind of rejects now, but all we have to do is win 2 games in a row. I mean, it sounds kind of easy. It's not, but
it's not. Because they got absolutely worked the last time they played.
They did.
But the thing about it, Grant, is 2 days ago is 2 days ago. Today
is a new day.
Yeah, you play an EG that might have lost a little bit of confidence. Plus Ultra, they are in the best position possible. They've got nothing to lose. No one really expects them to win this series.
Yep.
But if you do, you're going to really crush EG's hopes.
Yeah.
And I bet, even though Fear, I'm sure he's mature. Everybody has gone past it.
One of the most mature.
But it still has to feel good, no matter what you say, to knock out the team that told you weren't good enough.
Yep, and I'm sure it's the same for like Snakey and Eternal Envy against Cole. Even if it was different circumstances, right? Just knocking him out, you're down 2 games away. I'm sure this team, everyone has that motivation, right? Yeah, I know I sure as hell have in multiple aspects of my life. I was hoping they were going to first pick Chen. That would actually be so hype. Like EG just first picks, like, oh shit. The
question now is, Plus Ultra saw the games yesterday. If you decide, okay, we can mimic that, or at least come somewhat close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Although the problem with
they tried to play pretty fast before, right? They tried to run the kind of heavy push strategies and stuff.
The problem with it though is that a lot of people, I think, when they see drafts, they'll comment and say like, well, why don't they just pick the same thing that the other team used to beat them? But it's not just about the picks; it's about how to use them. You don't really know the strategy behind it.
Yep.
There's like subtle map movements. It's not just we pick Chen and we do Chen things. It's like what heroes go well with Chen. What is our understanding of the hero? I mean, that's one hero that goes great with Chen. Probably one of the most classic pairings in Dota. Chen plus Sand King.
Yeah. Oh god, if they did it here, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. It'd be funny, but you pick Sand King. Rubik first pick now. I know we talked. It's kind of weird, right? Because you're picking it in just to the blind. Like, you have no spells to steal, whatever. Is he that good of a hero you can do that now?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that Arcane Supremacy and the fact that he can play 3 lanes, he can play 5-4 and 2.
Yeah.
Makes him really strong.
I can't imagine a draft. What does a draft look like where Rubik's just a bad hero? Like, he has no good spells to steal.
Never really anything.
That's like such a specific
it is.
You could play against
once in a lifetime draft.
Wraith King, Dro.
But even then, you'd get a stun.
True.
Earth Spirit.
Yeah, Earth Spirit's pretty garbo to steal from. You could pick Luna and get your ulti, but not level the Lucent Beams.
Okay, and EG, they lost game 2 against J-Storm with his lone druid. I still think it's amazing. They beat Plus Ultra as well with it, and that's it. Pretty much that's Arteezy's hero. You now know what he's gonna play.
And the thing is that they're running a really hard to beat aggro dual lane and Sand King Grimstroke that has a lot of kill power. So you want something that can play very defensive and still get farm, and that's what Lone Druid has probably done best for a very long time.
Yeah. I mean, that's how TI3 was won by a team, right? Play passively in the offlane with Bulldog. He still finds farm. I mean, that's not the whole reason, but it definitely was a big factor.
It's like Matama Man did that as well.
Yep.
The whole dead lane, right? It's like he may not be a hero that goes magic mode, but ever since they gave him Savage Roar, like, you stun the hero, and all of a sudden he pulls back his bear and fears everyone. It's a very hard hero to be able to commit to and kill.
It is.
The problem with the hero is that you're supposed to gank him in the early game, but you don't really want to because the bear is a buff, like a barrier, essentially, between you and it. And then when you don't go on him, the more levels he gets a 6, he gets really tanky, then it just doesn't even feel like it's worth trying to go.
Kill him. Yeah, unless it's like a team fight.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I think for me anyways, when I think of Lone Druid, I think of this hero like that automatically has a Radiance. At some point, 20 minutes in, I'm going to click his hero. If you're a good Lone Druid player,
before
it's
19 to 22, he's going to have it.
It's so annoying. It's just like, I know that guy's going to have it. I click his hero. It's like, okay, no surprise at all. Because he's eventually going to take a tower because Demolish is insane. Like, the bear just takes down tower so quickly. Like, this is not a fun hero to play against.
Yeah. In the late game, though, right, we see a lot of teams, if you do go that bear build, just kill the bear. And it's easier said than done, but it seems that's what teams like doing. You just kill that bear. All of a sudden, we saw an SA, right? I think it wasn't a tune, or was it? And he lost his bear like twice in like 10 seconds, and they just lost the game.
Yeah.
But that's pretty hard to do, especially if you got pretty good micro.
It has like the weirdest power curve in the game. It's like garbage, pretty good. You get your Radiance, and this is like peak. Take every fight you can. Then you get like one more item, and then after that, everyone else starts getting items, and you just slowly fall off the cliff. Like, it's
like
really weird.
I like how you brought up Demolish, because the hero is actually better at taking towers now.
Yes.
I was playing a pub, had like a tower that was half health. I was trying to protect it. All of a sudden, this bear comes out of the jungle, just runs straight at the tower, doesn't wait for creeps, nothing. He just
kills it
in bear form, and the bear itself does some roaring things, starts hitting the tower, and it's just gone in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know how I know that hero's good?
What just happened?
KBBQ Dota. Jack is spamming that hero in solo queue games.
Oh yeah, he's telling me like after the first day of patch, he was like, "Bro, offlane lone druid is so good."
Yeah,
I'm told.
That's not your Jack impression.
I can't. I'm trying to do one. Here's mine. No, I'm just kidding.
Jack,
wake up, please.
That guy made Merlini quit Dota. I'll never forgive him.
Yeah, it was a big. Well, so we didn't really talk about the ban so much, but the Pugna first phase by EG, I think everyone's just banning it versus SH now. They obviously play it very well, and maybe you just don't know how to counter it.
Also, if you see every other team do it,
why not?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like a third pick Mana a lot better than I like a fifth pick Mirana. Because now it's not like this is your ace in the hole. It's just another hero. And it's a lot of stun. They already have a lot of like control and burst damage.
Yeah, they do. And I think Grim plus Sand King is just naturally going to be a very good combination.
Yeah.
Although I think Sand King against Rupik is always going to be one of those wonky things because you'll always lift him out of the stun, and you'll steal.
You always get a stun.
Yeah, and his stun's excellent to steal. It's one of the best in the game because it doubles as an escape mechanism for Rupik.
And no cast time.
Yeah. No. Both those things make it really nice for him to steal.
Would you rather have Sand King stun or Fissure?
Fissure.
Sand King stun, I think.
I'd rather have Fissure.
I think they're two of the best spells, right? That are non-ultimates. Those two.
Why would you rather have SK stun?
The new one, Arcane Supremacy, just means that I'm pretty sure that's how this worked. The longer range spells are less effective, right? Outside of the aura.
I see.
I could be wrong on that.
You might. We'll look at it in game when we say. But yeah, if that's true, could be. Well, let's see what EG. They are already using. Both teams have already used quite a bit of their reserve time. They're about to be under a minute already. And they're thinking it out. This is how do you pick into it? You can't pick someone squishy, right? Versus Grimstoke, Mirana, Sand King, and they don't. They pick a tank boy. But that does mean does
Darkseer.
Now that you Spirit Breaker, just Darkseer.
Does that mean Fly is playing the SB though, or is it a Sumail mid Rubik?
It could be a Sumail mid Rubik. I think Sumail will want to play this hero. I mean, we saw his brother play yesterday,
and he had a pretty good game.
So why not?
Yeah. Dude, I hope they people finally, if you have not, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who don't realize, like, oh, Spirit Breaker, Darkseer, Iron Shield, that's good. That's not the main focus anymore. It is now Surge, Charge, 800 damage when he hits you. Like, this shit is actually nuts. So I hope we do get to see it, but we'll see.
I think Darkseer is just a better hero now. Yep. It's in a better place than it ever really has been. So they take a Shaman.
Damn. Dude, these guys have a lot of damage. Like, this is a ton of just in-your-face damage.
But I think you can mess up the laning phase if you do take something like Darkseer.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard for Plus Ultra to fight you head-on, because I'm thinking of a situation where this Darkseer Spirit Breaker, they're just both running at you.
Yeah.
What do you do against that?
What's that song? Right when you said that line, it's Headstrong, I'll Take You On. What's that song?
It's Headstrong by Trap.
By Trap. Okay, yeah. I love that. That is a classic.
That's a great workout song right there.
Is it? Yeah.
That's yeah.
I could see that.
Oh, so they take DK. So similar Vanish hero, they just want to tank up and run at you.
And they could still do the Darkseer. Obviously, they're off lane. Maybe they're baiting out the ban. I don't know why. But
I think they need a bit more team fight on the side of EG.
Do you think Darkseer is enough team fight or no? Probably not.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it feels like they are getting tanky. Rubik, good from long range. Lone Druid can just farm. But it feels like something like Plus Ultra, you can see. They're able to take towers with Mirana Shadow Shaman, able to team fight. EG's still missing like a piece in the puzzle, it feels like.
So what EG have are, like we talked about like 8 times, is they'll run at you, they'll tank. But I think they sort of lack damage, just like baseline damage. And I think they sort of lack some sort of like, it feels like they're missing something in their team fight. Because if I look at Plus Ultra's team fight, I think it sort of makes sense. You've got this Grim, it's going to deal a lot of damage, Mirana, there's just a ton of AoE, like multiple forms of damage. Whereas a lot of Evil Geniuses, until this Lone Druid gets the Radiance, it's going to be super single target.
Yeah, they're just going to stay in lanes. Like it doesn't look like EG ever wants to leave their lanes, really, until that kind of thing. Spearbreaker does not.
You want a
feel
hero
good.
that like when you jump on this Mirana, like he's dead.
Yeah.
Right. And nobody else. I think like Spearbreaker, Dragonite, like they give you this really good disable against the hero, but they don't necessarily do enough damage. Like I just because of the Spearbreaker, it may not work, but like a hero like Earthshaker, that just like once I jump on this Mirana, she's dead.
Yeah.
Unless there's some sort of like ally who comes in and saves him, like he's done for.
I don't
know what kind of heavy hitter from the offlane really gives you that though. That's left.
Do you? I don't know. Fly does not seem like a Spearbreaker player. Like that's not in a flame way. Just like how he plays and his playstyle, right? I don't think he's a Spearbreaker player, but that's what it's like looking to be, right?
Would they ban Monkey King?
I don't know. Yeah, they ban Monkey King. Axon plus Ultra Monkey King on.
Okay, so they take the DK after the Shaman, right? Because they know that if it's the other way around, plus Ultra would take that Monkey King.
They do it, boys. We're in.
We told you.
It is team fight. It is a lot of burst damage. Now, who would have guessed Darkseer equals burst damage? But it's
with the
there.
Spearbreaker, he turns him into like
a monster.
It feels like he's just launching him, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, strap
Get
on.
in there, like just a catapult. Get in there. Woo!
Toss me. What's that thing? Your tray bucket?
The tray bucket. Oh,
the
he's
tree
a tree
bucket.
bucket. Darkseer is the tree bucket. Get in there. Woo! Dude, there's a lot of disables for even if he's Surge though, right? Sand King, Mirana, Arrow, instant Hex by Shum. There is a lot of. He is very fast though. It is very hard to click that hero when he's Surge, but they do have ways to stop this combo. Dude, I don't know. Plus Ultra has so much damage. I think they have enough to get through this tankiness of EG. Like,
you know what would be a good hero if it was like a patch ago? Is I would have taken Necro. This looks like the best Necro game that I've ever seen in my life.
So how nerfed did the Necro get? Like, it's just that his ability on the Q it just killed him? Like, actually killed him,
it did.
You think?
It made him really hard. Well, because the strength of the hero was that he was good at every phase of the game.
Yeah.
He was good at the early game. You couldn't beat him in lane. Now it's not so much the case.
Ooh,
so take Morph.
The EE Morph coming in hot, I believe.
Yeah. Like I said, there's tons of single target focus, and Morph is one of the best. Like, come at me one by one, single target. I'll buy Lincolns. Now you can never blink stun as Dragonite. You can never charge as Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
So I think actually if Plus Ultra have a pretty good laning phase, I do think this Morphling can get out of control.
Absolutely.
And Morph's one of those heroes, like, if you give him a little bit of a lead in the lane, suddenly he deals 120 damage, and he's baiting you with, like, 400 health, and you can't do anything against him.
So you get a bear if you're Morph? You turn into the...
I assume you do, because it's a little skill, right?
Yeah, you turn into the Druid, and then you get a bear.
Would that be good?
So, how about this?
Pet.
You could just you could buy him a Radiant.
Just become a lone Druid?
Yeah, just become a lone Druid.
Okay,
what happens when you put an item on the bear, and then...
It goes away.
It goes away at some
I
point,
believe
right?
it disappears. That's how it was in Dota 1.
The Egyptians do. You can't take it with you when you're gone.
Okay, guys, there is...
Wait,
it is
what?
Fly Rubik.
That's exactly what they tried to do. They tried to bury all their treasure with them in the crypts.
Can't take it with you when
They
you're gone.
thought they could take it with them to heaven.
Wait, how do you know they didn't, Blitz?
What?
Have you seen him in heaven?
That's
Have you seen
true.
him without treasures? You'll never know. Guys, this is a Fly Rubik, by the way. I believe we've seen it once, maybe in the, not this qualifier, but the other major qualifier. I watched it once. Does that change anything? Because, I mean, Fly's a good player, but he is Rubik, right? Are you a little nervous about that?
It seems to keep the whole, a lot of teams are doing this, right? That the offlaner and the 4 position, like, they're going to play together, like, almost no matter what heroes they're actually playing.
Arteezy's
right?
not laning with Crit.
They want to do the Spirit Breaker Darkseer. Crit wants to lane with S4.
Yep. And
I'd want to lane with S4,
all right,
too.
so who are you guys favoring? You see the heroes, you see the people playing them?
So I think that EG is the better team, so they will win. But I do like Plus Ultra's draft. I think that they've got a good mix of spells. I like their picks going into the last pick, too. I think this Morphling pick was pretty good. But I do think EG's lineup will make you look bad if things get going in the early game, because the Spirit Breaker is just going to take over. Yeah. He'll just go lane to lane and kill you.
I just wish there was something a little bit better for Morphling to turn into. That's literally my only, like, I just wish there was something that he could abuse.
Can you Sandstorm and then pop back into Morph?
I bet you could.
Yeah,
I think that would actually work.
And then you just stay.
I think it might work.
Yeah.
We have to see.
Stop messaging
Well,
me.
we saw Fear and Monkeys both like spammed a bunch of lines, and then Artesia just said muted, and now all right. See, still friend. Even though this is a big 2-0, you know, it's good to see some friendly competition.
They've always done this.
They have.
Remember it was MLG New Orleans where they were spamming each other in the finals and stuff like that. They were spamming smileys.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, there is a J-Storm Forward game going on right now as well. I believe it's on Beyond the Summit 2, Twitch TV. They have both qualified, but you win that, you are the first seed, which means you don't have to go against other first seeds such as like Secret, which is pretty nice at the major, right? You don't want to go against Secret ever.
Don't you? Isn't there a chance then that you have to play against like VP?
There is a little chance because
Yeah,
they
no,
are
VP
indeed
is
not.
second
Oh
seed.
God, this is the. I wonder if any team like coach has like done the math, like so we don't play Seer, but we might play V. That is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Seen early ward here by Radiant.
I would tank to dodge VP and Liquid actually, because Liquid's not even.
Liquid second seed, I believe.
Aren't they third?
They beat Alliance, I thought. Or did Alliance win Game 3? Did the Bear get it? No, Bear.
Man, imagine if every single qualifier is like this, and we end up in some sort of weird Twilight Zone where the exact seeding happens as it should. It's just reversed.
You know what's
We're
going to
still
be?
going to get the same matchups. It's just, you know.
Oh, man, Artesia is getting twerked on right now. Fly is here, and so is Crit. This could be the turnaround. Snaking will get bashed up. Here's Fly and Artesia. Fear's going to put it on. Is this going to be a double stun? I think Snaking's dying, and it's Artesia who gets the first blood. I don't think Fear can die here, but...
He's not going to. The Spirit Breaker's out of mana, but...
Wait, did Crit TP down here with an Iron Shield to get that kill? That is a quick rotation.
It's just funny because... I feel like this happened in the other game they played. Remember when he was Lich, I think?
Yeah.
And he was there, and then he just died.
He was. So the other, is this going to be a Trial versus Trial? We're going to see top is going to be Monkeys versus, or it's going to be, Sand King versus Darkseer.
That's great, actually.
For EG or? For
for EG.
For EG, okay. And then middle, so it is going to be the Morph versus the DK. This is the first time I think I've seen EE go middle all tournament.
Yeah.
And there's been times I think he should have, right? But this is going to be the time he does it.
He made his bones playing mid lane when he first came onto the scene.
Doesn't the Breathe Fire pretty good versus his high base damage though? Like, doesn't it hurt you in lane a little or not that much?
Or maybe you have such high base damage that
it doesn't.
I think Morph
no
deals so much damage that it shouldn't matter too much.
Yeah.
I've seen Sumail win most of his lanes though, so we'll see.
Arrow barely misses Crit. Tough to shoot an arrow there. It is just going to be a tri-lane versus tri-lane. Who do you think, is anyone going to leave this lane, or do you think we're going to be seeing this for a while?
I think it's more likely that...
EG leaves, right?
I actually think it's more likely that Plus Ultra leaves. Because for EG, they're ganking a Morphling mid, which I think is unlikely.
Yeah.
And you're trying to kill a Sand King on the other side. And
Spirit Breaker maybe at like level 3 or 5.
yeah, you'd have to get some pretty good bashes, because otherwise he'll stun you under his tower and just chill.
Yep. And right now, this Sand King, a lot of creeps are pushing in, but he's 13-1. He's having a great old time.
I was thinking it from the opposite, where it's like, I'm not sure if EG really if Artesia really wants these or needs these extra heroes in his lane, you know?
I think so.
He's like, I'm a lone druid. Come on, guys.
This is going to be a pretty passive laning phase, though, and I think that is a overall lane win for Plus Ultra. Just to have these static lanes, just chill. Here's the annoying part. I do think you need to block this pool, because if you're a straight tri-lane on tri-lane with 2 other solo lanes, you're losing if you allow that pull to happen.
Big regen rune picked up there, and he can't even cancel it. No mana, 2 off. And well, that's the 2-minute rune, right? Didn't Sumail complain about this publicly on Twitter?
Yeah.
2-minute runes ruin Dota.
2 mint runes.
Yep. Oh, and look at this crit. The nice lift up so he doesn't get stunned there. He doesn't want to use charge, but only level 1, so only has lightning. Now Fly, he will get out because this new little passageway that was created.
I think if you're EG, you just try and push the wave in, and then you do the hard camp pull.
Ooh, what's going on over
where
here?
you eat the trees.
Charge gets canceled, but guess who just hit level 2? It's Snaking, and how that is going to be an arrow. This should be a kill. He has high armor, though. He's just saying, did Fear just miss the Grimstroke Q? I believe he did. Crit's still alive. He might be able to tank 2 hits. Is it 1? It is a Stout Shield Pride, and he's just juking in and out. Now he's going to try to charge out of there. Throwback. Oh, no. Whoa. He got stuck because he canceled it.
I think he went to the right.
Yeah, I think he charged Mirana. He's like, wait, I don't want to really give Mirana a kill. I think
if he charged to the left, he would have lived. And
my bad.
S4 dies now, too.
Wait, what?
Man, I thought Darkseer would actually do pretty good in this lane.
Dude, he died with Monkeys having full HP.
Monkeys just is botting S4, and he only has 1 level of stun, is the confusing part.
Yeah. Dude, Monkey's has been playing really good I feel this qualifier, right? He's definitely upped his game. I think being on this team, right, like he does have something to prove, I think, for sure.
He does.
And he is doing quite a good job.
A lot of people call him like a throwaway player. Like he just kind of fills in when you need him. But I think this guy's talent, he just needs more LAN experience.
I agree. I mean, the last real time he did was on, he was on Archon, then on that weird complexity team with, Justin. And he hasn't really gotten another chance since then. This could be it. Look at this. Spear Bear just pops his W and just runs at 3 heroes, and they can do nothing, especially against these illusions. And they get the pull again. Top lane. Apparently I gotta, look at this. Boy is getting beasted on up here. He does have a healing salve.
He's like, I've got this Ion Shell. I'm sure that beats Sandstorm.
Okay, so we're doing 70 damage a second. Sandstorm is doing 30, or no, pardon me, where's 75. The damage? 75 plus right clicks that you can't hit him with, really. I don't know, man. This Sand
I feel like Ion Shell should be stronger than Sandstorm,
especially because you're in Viz. You're in Viz attacking people. Oh. Well, what's going on, middle? We haven't talked much. It's pretty much dead even. 25-5 versus 24-6. Grant, come on. There is a fight. And there's a run out. That is snaking. That's I don't want to just show the tri lane, but maybe I should. And now S4 does destroy a sentry ward.
Obs, Grant, get your shit together.
It's together. I'm only going to stare at the tri lane if that's what you guys want.
That's not what I want at all. That's not what I suggested.
That sounds like it. And it looks like, okay, so S4 actually de-warded the small camp that Monkey's blocked himself so that he can pull over to it. A lot like Axes do, I guess.
Yeah. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Radiant's middle tower getting hit. Not much damage. Sumail does he has level 6 and a siege unit. Do you look to make a play here? Not a play, but just...
Damage on the tower? Yeah, absolutely.
Do you tank for the siege unit is the question. Or is that too scary?
Against a Morphling, that might be too scary.
It's not even hitting the tower. Nice job by Envy there, actually. And he's going to get the last hit. Well done. But gets a range creep denied. And now
okay,
no. I don't know what's going on. Dude, why is S4 dying? Should that be happening?
Probably not.
With the rotation of Shadow Shaman?
With the rotation, yes. Well, you guys can call it out. You have a mini map.
I was just about to.
What'd I tell you, Austin? More likely that PU will rotate.
That's true.
They just can't the problem with EG's lineup right now is that they can't kill any of the lanes. So they're just stuck. Yeah. Which is why I still think EG will win, but I do think that PU have the better. Yeah, I think plus Ultra, I'd give him like a 60-40 edge in the draft.
Yeah.
He's doing the hard cam pull right
Bulba,
now.
What is you doing?
And well, dude, it's level 5 currently. He's almost level 8, and he's almost level 6. Monkeys is absolutely dominating this lane. This is an absolute destruction.
Imagine if Monkeys just randomly dies here. I'd be so sad.
I mean, that would just throw. He would get 2 full levels off it. Yeah,
we're talking about Monkeys is the shit.
Eternal Envy. He will get charged in. The blast. Do we have the lift? We do. This young man is strength up though. And look who's here. Fear even comes. Probably didn't even have to.
Yeah, this is what it's going to look like when you try to gank any of their... They have 3 mobile cores. Yeah. The Mirana, the Spearbreaker, or the Mirana Morphling, and Sand King. You don't want to gank any of those lanes. And that's the problem is that if they had more burst damage, or some hero like Lion that could lead with a Hex, but you've got this real slow Rubik 5 position coming in. He does have boots at least, right? On the Rubik?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
He does. And
but you've got a Spearbreaker. You'll see him coming every time. You just pop to strength.
Is he going range build? Is he not getting a Radiance, it looks like? Because you don't go this triple Wraith like this build if you're going Radiance, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, the new Syllabear, who knows? Maybe 3 Wraith Bands is too good to pass up and you still get Radiance.
I think he's going for the range build.
Okay. What do you normally do? You get Maelstrom on that build? Dragonlance? What's the normal?
I think both are really good.
What?
And
all right, okay. I need I'm actually in the zone. You guys do more talking. I'll do more focusing because we have a charge in. I don't know if Crit wants to be here, though. Maybe he does because there is going to be the Silly Bear coming over. He needs 1 bash, would probably get him a kill on Fear. Maybe he'll just get it anyway.
He's going to get it right now.
Here we go. But Eternal Envy's here.
Tangle.
Eternal Envy isn't getting help, though. Doesn't need to. And he just leaps uphill. Fear will hit him. He does get entangled. Not on the guy you really wanted on, though. And all of a sudden... Ortiz just out of lane, but middle lane, there is 4 heroes here from EG. They're going to find one. It's going to be Snaking. He's invisible. They have the sentry, but the kill. Crit would have bashed him out of range, but the bash gets the kill.
This is a really nice rotation by
but look who's...
EG.
It's Big Boy Monkeys
He's
forever.
so tanky, too.
He is Vanguard double bracer at 8 minutes. Yeah. This guy is an actual monster.
He set the stage.
Don't want to go on him.
Don't fight in the ring.
Yeah. Dude, you actually can do nothing to this guy, right?
That's the Octagon, man.
Dude, look at how... That is so big at level 4. Holy smokes. Dude, you just can't do anything to him. Do you just leave him mid now versus DK?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can't lose the tower?
I thought it was a really good rotation by Arteezy, but it's an even better one by Monkeys Forever.
Oh, look who's in trouble. He wants to get the silence off. He can't. He's just perma-stunned. Guess who still has abilities? But he gets bashed out, and now S4, he hits him with the Iron Show. Will he make it out? Sure will, and oh, crit. The
he gets a bash here?
Save. I don't even think he needs it. He just runs at him, right? Oh. Okay, very fired up. And he's still just running. Silence is on him, but that is very easy to take off. And it's free gold. Or is it? He gets shackled. Will the timer run out on it? It does, so he gets it back, but he has no mana. Whoa, what's up? Gets surged up. He's just running. Gets the kill. Now Fierce to be careful. Whoa, Envy, I don't know if you can do anything here. He's going to try, but look at this. Crit. Oh, shit. Crit tries, but he gets bodied by Envy.
Can you imagine if he got one more?
Oh. Dude, holy smokes. I thought that was just S4's just dead, but crit helps him out. S4 isn't dying. A pretty good rotation. Radiant now up 1,000. Monkeys Forever is very farmed, but it feels like that Syllabear and DK are doing just, dude, the Mirana DK matchup. You guys see the net worth, right? That is a 1.5K difference. I did not realize it was that bad.
Yeah. That's where the majority of the net worth difference
like
is coming in.
Oh. We are going to, oh, look at that. He uses Savage Roar, steals the rune. They will get the other, but good steal. And now middle, because Sandstorm Man is not here.
Oh no, get back there.
And he is. But the charge is coming.
I guess I just can't leave.
I think they can kill him. It's a tough kill, but they can. He's not level 6 on crit. That would probably be a kill. They're bashing. They realize they actually do nothing to this young man, though. And they just back up. They use every ability, and he is still half.
The annoying part is that you don't want to stay under that stance. The level 4 Sandstorm?
Yeah, how much? It's
now is mid going to get denied, or they?
100. My bad.
That's like a double
Still
Radiance,
try and
Grant.
keep it alive?
It is. It's literally better than a Radiance. That is way better than a Radiance.
He wants to go get it.
He knows.
He wants to go get that tower.
He doesn't want to get Radiance burst.
No one's on map. There's 2 people on map, and that's he's good. Look at this. Arteezy playing. They're getting bottom tower as well. I think that's why Sumail's okay with not getting it.
The sand erodes you, Grant.
It really does. It's like water. We went over the Pokemon counters of
the water over rock.
Yeah, we've been over
this. You sink in the water.
You do. Oh, and dude, it feels EG's just pushing 3 towers, and right now, I think this is the biggest problem for Dire, right? They have 3 heroes bottom, but they're not really getting anything. But now they're gonna have 4 heroes bottom. They're trying to get a nice out drawer. Can Monkeys Forever get the stun without the blink? It's gonna be tough. And Arteezy, he's got some pretty good base move speed. He is just gonna be soaring on out of here.
Oh, I think that he needed to use the Ink Swell onto the Mirana.
And just
not himself.
And well, whoa, they don't see it though because no Central. Now they see it. Arteezy will get stunned, a nice max range. And now guess what? They get this round. This will hurt the tower as well, which is a nice root movement. Snake King does get out. But Eternal Envy as well, kills S4 up top. So
really?
He is level 12. S4 is having a rough one, it seems.
Huh.
Yeah, S4.
Maybe he surged himself. Did he morph, steal the Darkseer? Is it on CD?
It is indeed, so he probably just did everything on himself, and guess what? A good get. You kill the Syllabear and you get the tower. Very good ward placement there by Snake King.
And they got the solo kill by NT. So this is the scary part now is that Plus Soldier, they're making a game of it.
They are.
They got bodied in the first series, but it feels like they've kind of learned. They probably watched the games. So like, EG relies heavily on the laning phase, but if we take away their ability to make map rotations, this is kind of what happens.
Once they get Blink Dagger on Sand King, they're going to have a super tanky Sand King that goes in. It has Ink Swell on him.
Uh-oh. Snake King's getting gone on Sumail. Has another stun as well. He will hit him. Is anything else coming? Just some illusions, and it will be enough. They get the kill. And Smooth by crit from over the trees where he can't see, just ults him, gets it. And yeah, I think this might be the big problem on Dire, right? SH needs more farm. Like, he is extremely under-farmed right now. Crit is almost out-farming him. And I think Monkey's playing great, EE is, but you need some here bottom. Eternal Envy is strength out, but this is a kill. He is very out of position. There it is. Okay, you don't see the full damage there because it's a Morphling, full HP. Arrow hits a creep. And look at this. Here comes Fly as well. They want to get this Eternal Envy.
You got to get out of here, SH.
Max strength, and SH does. They don't want him. They know this guy is worth nothing, but look who else here. It's the King. He is surged up. Stun's going to be there. He has the Iron Shell melting him down. Fly has another lift. He lifts him up, has another blast as well.
Goodbye.
They get the kill. And that's a pretty big kill. Up top, who's farming? Damn, Fear's only level 4? This
EG's outmaneuvering them a bit. This is the way they're back, because I don't think they can take a straight 5-on-5.
Yeah, they had that one good gank on this tower, but besides that, it feels, as you said, they're outmaneuvering him. So Monkeys, you just get the blink, and then he just plays off map the rest of the game, or what do you want him to do that?
I think he just plays off map the entire time. They're going to have a little bit of problem with
Is he going to force a TP? Not going to force a TP.
Goodbye, Papa.
That is going to be the thing, right? Like, Darkseer's going to be pushing in one wave all the time. The Lone Druid is going to be able to push out another one.
Get ready.
Yeah, I think that the Sand King needs to enable his 2 supports. Because right now, the Shaman and the Grimstroke, I mean, you can't gank the cores, but you know, you
get ready. That is. It actually does half his HP. He gets triple bashed, and he's just dead.
You can't even arrow fast enough. Yeah. The animation is too slow. He's too fast.
Are they? I mean, they're gonna get this tower, but is even going for SH here? Like, it's not that big of a deal for Dire, right? As long as Envy's farming, or is it a little?
I think deaths like this add up, and this is why I think EG will still win this, is because they're just more disciplined.
What do you steal? Sandstorm. I remember when you used to steal Sandstorm and you felt bad about it. You still want the stun, but you don't feel bad about getting Sandstorm.
No, you feel pretty
anymore.
godlike right now. Yeah. You do more damage, Grant.
He's farming. He's just farming the wave. Oh, all right.
Okay, Sumail.
Yoink. And that's why he is going the range bear, right? We forgot. DKs. Every DK for some reason. Nice arrow. Gets him the rune, but someone's coming in. It is going to... Oh, Bear's just chilling for now. He's going to stun uphill. Do we have a Savage Roar? He's trying to zone out SH. Doesn't look like anything's really going to happen. Trying to run. And they'll get out. Meanwhile, Snaking, one of the greedier 4s. I mean, he's pretty new to the 4 role, but he will just farm up bottom.
What was S4's build, by the way?
It was 0-4-4.
0-4-4? Okay.
And now he has a vacuum point. Still holding a point.
He's going Greaves, first item.
What's the Greaves good for here? Just the heal? Doesn't seem like it's really takes off anything, right?
It actually doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think it takes off one thing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I guess I mean, if they have a lot of burst damage, right, just the 35 or going below 35% HP kind of thing definitely helps out a lot. That's what it still does, right?
You mean the armor increase?
Yeah, what's it called?
What is Plus Ultra's flag?
The 20 health falls below 20%, get the 16 health regen armor. I'm sure that's what it is.
35%. That sounds really high.
Okay, well, there is going to be a smoke. Get ready. There comes a big fight. I don't think they just want crit. They definitely want more than that. They want the R2er, I think.
They're looking for the Lone Druid in the backline, but...
Monkeys, they know everyone's here, and I think they will be okay with this if they just lose crit.
That's excellent for them.
Yeah, it is a... What
if they get the bear.
Damn, nice arrow. Does it the bear?
That's a hero kill.
That's
It's going to be. He does not have the roar up. Who gets it? For Envy. And he's jacked. He is pretty jacked right now.
What the...
Oh, okay. Envy has just learned a new mechanic. You cannot charge and swap. It will not keep going. What was just flown out to Snaking? He's going Aether. All right.
That looks so cloudy.
Imagine if that could happen, though.
That'd be sick.
You'd just be going across the map. Max movement speed as a Morphling, just kind of right-clicking things as you go by. Just drive-by shooting.
That would be pretty sick. Okay, there is now a Radiance on the DK. Does EG want to fight now, or are they fine just kind of still split pushing? Do they want... You don't want to go against Morphling late game in this game, or do you? Are you okay with that?
I don't think you want to go late against Morphling this game.
Oh my god, it's actually halves HP, and he's just going to die.
You know who you want to go late game against? This Mirana.
Yes. She is struggling for sure.
That's like 10-minute items
Dude,
that she's got.
They were even at like 25 CS, 5 denies. I do not know what happened.
Oh, there he goes.
And there he goes. And look, it even does damage to this young man. He's going to try to go away. They have nothing. Do they have a Quelling Blade? Does anyone have a Quelling Blade? The vacuum will open it up, but won't do anything.
That's my favorite thing that you say, Grant. This young man.
I mean, he's pretty young as well. Is he? SH is young, right?
Yeah, I think SH is pretty young.
Yeah, he's ranked 12 right now, so I think he used to be a top 10, dropped about a couple ranks.
Get that ward, CS.
Grant, are you going to declare him NA Dota? Is he...
If he stays here.
Okay.
I think for me, it's a 6-month period.
Okay.
I think after 6 months, if you continuously play in the region, then you are.
Do you consider Zai?
Yeah, Zai will always be. Zai is one of the first honorary Americans of all time in Dota 2, I think.
So they don't have to, like, recite the Pledge of Allegiance or something?
They do not. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, the Savage Roar doesn't even hit. Arteezy is pretty tanky,
How did he think he was going to kill him?
Ogre Axe, and now crit. Look at this bodyguard.
He's got 1,500 health. You're not killing him.
And now we see Fly die middle, though. SH actually gets a solo kill, I believe. And, hey, that gets him to level 10. But now, oh, no, the Radiance. He's going to try to go Invis. Do we have any dust? They have no dust, I don't think. But he has Radiance, and they get him anyways.
Poor SH.
Dude, I actually, Oh, barely misses the stun up top. Do you go for a bear kill? Don't think you can. No one else coming.
They need to be together more. Like, they need more heroes if they're going to do this.
On Plus Ultra?
Yeah, if they went for that attempt with, like, the Grimstroke, for example, onto Artesia top, they would kill him. But you can't get greedy in this situation. Like, the downside, though, is that the supports are so slow for Plus Ultra. Like, Shaman does not move very quick. He has no gap closing ability.
Oh, he didn't. I thought he blocked it. Monkeys, chill. He does not. Snake King's happy.
You got so hyped about that, Grant?
Dude, I actually, like, he almost did.
What do you get next on your Sinking? Like, I'm not expecting him to farm at all. I'm expecting him just to run around with Grimstroke nonstop.
I think Shiva's Ags or like Aether, right? Just more mobility? I don't know.
Yules.
Yules, oh yeah. Yules or Force, actually, maybe, right? The mobility.
Yules is really nice against the Spirit Breaker.
And what's going here?
I guess, like, if you're SH and Envy, you don't want to see your Sand King hitting any creeps at this point, right?
I don't think so.
Like, I was fine with him, like, he's got to get his Blink Dagger.
Did he just
right.
miss the
What Envy just get right now? He bought something big, didn't he?
Let's give it a peek. Is there a chicken? There is. He bought a full beak. This is
wow.
This seems to be the new Envy classic. He loves early, even on TB, right? He goes like Yasha, bottom. This is a rune fight. I don't know. Envy has a BKB. I still don't know if you want to take this fight. He is already morphing. Does he have the BKB? Will he use it? I don't think he wants to use that first charge. He'll just get his rune, which I'm sure he is happy with. But they will lose 2 runes bottom. But there's going to be initiation. They're going to... Lone Drew does get the Savage Roar this time. We do have SH trying to do damage. The arrow will miss. Looks like they might get Rubik, but he's Sandstormed, and he's just going to try to run. He links him to the bear. And now, if they get this bear, as you said, this is a hero kill. Silences again. Can't Savage Roar, even if it was up. Who's going to get the gold?
Oh, give it to
it's
SH.
Monkeys.
Please.
Monkeys gets it, unfortunately for SH.
Oh, dear God, SH get it.
And he is just very far down. He has his Guardian Grids you want, and he will purchase them. I thought he might go Blink. He had 2.2.
Yeah.
But
so S4's recovered.
He has. But his Guardian Greaves, I mean, you just want to, if you get this item this early, right, you want a 5-man, but it doesn't seem like they have yet. Like, it doesn't seem like Guardian Greaves really helps you with anything but that.
Yeah, why not pipe?
What's flying out? You know, there it is, the Guardian Greaves. He has a Blink on Sumail now. Let's get a quick peek-a-rooney here on some items. Because there's going to be a Vanish, so we'll wait.
Wait, that's not what you say, Grant.
The Moonlight does take us. Instant Hex kill. Oh, they know now. He hexed an illusion, and now they just blink forward. They know he's there. They have a Sentry Ward, and see ya. What looked like an okay play. Hexes instant kills the illusion. It gives away his position under the Moonlight Shadow. And now we can... Oh, they're going right into Roche. We'll just put over it. Check out some items here. What's the biggest takeaway from this? Besides SH being a little underfarmed, is everyone else where they should be?
Yeah, Spirit Vessel is almost complete for crit. It's pretty big pickup. Yep. Even if I guess Envy does have a BKB, so.
And he didn't have to use that charge bottom, which I'm sure he's super thankful for. But look at this. Scans coming to they might just get fly. That would be a nice pick up early, and they will. He is burst down immediately. There comes the vacuum wall. The wall's going to zone everyone out. I don't know if it hits on anyone, but they get the Aegis crit. He just stops there, and he will get silenced, but he's dozing. The boy is dozing, but he might die. Nice Grimstroke play on the backside. They're looking for more. They just want to get out, it looks like. Or do they? Sumail wants to find Envy. He pops the BKB. He's still good. That is a 10-seconder on the backside. He links him to the bear.
But look at them.
They're moving together. They're going to be fine.
Those 3 tanky boys.
Can they? Oh! Did they have a ward?
They got a ward.
Welcome to who is
Dirty.
this? Let's see. It's flying. Dyer immediately pings it out. They know, like, there's a ward. Like, wow.
One of the best things that good Spirit Breakers do in the moment is charge the back line. That's exactly what Crit did there.
He just went in.
Great move
just
by
chaos,
him. He
right?
literally just ran through 3 people and hit somebody in the back. I don't know who, but it was
he had like 3
fantastic
people.
charge.
He hit like 3 people. Great kill.
Yeah. Spirit Breaker's not a complicated hero, but it's the little things like that really make a difference in team fights.
You want to rampage through, cause as much of a nuisance as possible.
Just bulldoze, right? Yeah. Just doze on the kids.
All right, you got to stop saying doze.
Why?
Just call him bulldoze.
Why?
Because all it makes me think is that the dumbass doze before hose spam in NA.
Maybe Ice Frog
doze before hose?
That was when, don't you remember when
Don't you know about the doze? They literally spam it all the time.
It was a giant Reddit post. Because was it the ESL qualifiers when it was a team called Doze?
Yeah.
They beat the Robot Vice Sammy Boy team, but they just kept pausing the game and spamming Doze before Hose, and they got DQ'd, which I thought was BS, but I could understand.
And they do it in pubs all the time.
They did it in NADCL. Here we go. They're fighting monkeys. You're a tanky boy, but you're not that tanky. I did have one question. Why did they give the Aegis to the DK instead of the Lone Druid? Is there any specific reason?
Because I think if your Radiance carrier should always have the Aegis.
Should always have.
Yeah.
So
Really?
DK's
Okay.
more useful as a melee form than
Yeah.
Gotcha.
traditional builds.
Oh, the chicken?
That's
I don't
cool.
think Fear can get that. Would have been a nice pickoff, but he'll just now see it fly by, and they'll take it down. Well, we talked about the 5-man. Here it comes. They do get a split push bottom by snaking, but a good glyph saves their creeps and the tower bottom. And this tower's just going to start getting melted. How do you defend this? What's your best engagement you can take here if you're Dire?
You need to get to the back
Need
line
to-
first.
Yeah, you need
You
to
can't kill-
King to TP on Shrine.
You can't kill this dragon.
Oh, they're
Knight.
going in. They're going to try. Will they go for the DK? SH is dead.
Oh, boy.
Fear's already dead. They're going to get another. What? 3 heroes are just dead. The tower's dead. Everything's dead.
What in
Here
the
comes
world?
Monkey's Fur. Do they have a sentry? They got vision. Oh, no. He has a Yule. Will it be enough to get him out? He's just perma-stunned. He is actually just perma-stunned. He just
Wow.
respawned, and he is dead. And
Nice.
now Sumail is hasted, not hasted Surge, and he's going to get another kill. I believe Sumail is just working.
Yeah, he's
They-
punching his card.
Who's
Had to
ready
wait
for
until their Sand
Pictionary?
King was back up.
Yeah. That is... Dude, I was following the arrow, and 2 heroes were just a 4th HP when I get back.
Yeah.
This just feels, and I know a lot of people were flaming Bulger, especially like, why are you putting Sumail on Veto and DK? And now you see what a very farmed good DK can do.
That's true.
Dire's top tower.
I think it's just one of those like Abed situations when
You don't
see
wanna put
Abed
him
and
on
he's
it,
playing
yeah.
Viper.
Dire's
Like,
top
what is
tower
you doing, Fnatic?
Yeah, what is, oh, what? Oh, that was their siege. I'm like, what? Why didn't it kill it?
Dire's
Oh no, the blink forward, the stun. Do they have one more? They sure do.
boy.
The bash comes down. Oh no, Eternal Envy is silenced and feared, I believe, and he just dies, and the game's over.
Okay, it's just done.
So is this just, are we actually, honestly, I don't want to say, but it feels like we're going to see a repeat of 2 days ago when EG and Plus Ultra
I
played.
felt like Plus Ultra's draft this game,
Was better than before.
and
The other ones.
you had something real improbable happen. You had Monkeys Forever.
Oh, shit on S4. He
Yeah.
legit shit on S4. I
S4
would
got
say.
killed by everybody.
Yeah,
Like, Morph went up there, he's like, it's my turn now.
yeah.
But it didn't, like, this is one of the worst starts I've seen EG, a laning phase-based team, have.
Yeah.
And it didn't, that's the scary part, is I genuinely think that Plus Ultra's lineup was pretty good.
Yeah, you look at hero. Look at the hero damage. Like Monkeys Forever, he was by far the best. He put in a ton of work, almost outdoing the DK. But I think that, I mean, we can say it again. The middle lane was just, it was as bad as Monkeys versus S4 for SH versus Sumail.
I
just
feel
got
real
worked.
bad for SH.
Same. I mean,
This is literally one of those games where it's such a bad memory that it actually puts you off of playing the hero.
absolutely.
No, you're like, oh god, I remember the last time I played Mirana.
Yeah.
It went like this. I mean, it's not a great Mirana game. He has to play against
Spirit Breaker.
he has to play against Spirit Breaker Dragon Knight. That sucks. But I like Monkeys owned. But at the same time, both him, like they never used that advantage and utilized it to gain something, right?
Mhm.
I felt like Monkeys was farming a little bit of neutrals. Fear wasn't with Sand King. Like I felt like there should have been a 3-4-5 position just trio running around, just making shit happen with that farm, with that advantage that
the
they
biggest
had.
as well. So we saw, right, it was solo lane top, Monkeys owned S4, solo lane middle, Sumail owned SH, and then tri
No, it was
lane bottom.
Sumail versus
SH?
Envy.
Oh, it was Envy.
it was Envy.
Envy's.
He was the
Oh,
more.
so it really was
SH
that
was
tri lane.
tri-lane.
Was that tri lane just, should they not have done it, or were they forced to because of crit rotating
It was the
early?
first blood.
Yeah.
That hurt them a lot. They didn't expect crit to TP
With an
charge.
iron shell on him, too, yeah.
And then the thing about Mirana is that she's a good tri-laner, but after a while, like, this hero needs levels.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't want to be some level 4 Mirana that's just sitting there.
Maybe hitting an arrow.
Yeah, you need levels on this hero so that you can deal damage. Also, they couldn't kill the other 2 heroes because Morph and Sand King are they're so difficult to kill. And so they were just like, you know what, we're going to kill SH every time we see him.
So the tri-lane just worked better for EG, like their decision to do it and force. Because, as you said, yeah, you're not killing the Sand King, you're not killing the Morph. It's just a good decision.
Yeah.
So
Also, Mirana DK is a bad matchup,
yes,
so it's like
as well. And probably Sumail versus SH, we have seen that before, and it just feels... I mean, SH literally said, he's like, Sumail, like, that's my first big tournament. I have to play against Sumail. And it's not fun. Like, there definitely is a mental barrier block or something, I'm sure.
Got to reset yourself, though, for game number 2.
Dude, there's at least one more game, if not 2 more in this series. Cap, be honest. Is there a chance for a game 3? And you don't have to lie to me.
there's always a chance, baby.
Okay. I mean, no. How many people do you think? I mean, I'm not a big betting site guy. I wonder how many people actually took J-Storm over EG. I would be very curious because I'm sure it's very low.
Now.
Yeah, they sure. But we are gonna have a quick break. When we get back, EG versus Plus Ultra, Envy versus Arteezy, Monkeys, Willy Body, S4 again. Who knows? You'll have to stick around. And when we get back, Game 2 will happen.